But you guys feel as if that a lot of the black celebrities, they're being pinned, they're being put in this picture that
eventually they get targeted, and then I heard Cosby wanted to buy NBC, and that's like one of America's big television networks. And then all of a sudden, all of these scandals started to come out. You know what I mean? Now he's in prison. Now he can't buy it. Michael Jackson owned all of Sony's publishing, from what I've heard from other documentaries.
The Beatles catalog as well.
The whole Beatles catalog and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden, he rapes kids, this and whatever. What was R. Kelly trying to do, which may have been positive, may have been, somewhat groundbreaking or changing, and who has he rubbed up the wrong way for? Then all of this stuff to start coming out about him. You know what I mean? Like, my whole thing is this: like, in every single case with all of these people, nobody spoke up until until like now, you know what I'm saying? Like, until like 15, 20 years later. And where were your parents fighting your corner when this was happening in the first place? Where was the safeguarding of yourself?
But I'm gonna play devil's advocate here. You won't be able to know where your child is 24/7. So they just need that little window to like go where they want to go and not come back.
But if your kid is gone for more than, I don't know, bro. Like, say if you don't go home today, do you think your mum is gonna be easy about that? No,
obviously she's gonna call and stuff.
She's gonna call,
but it's up to you. It's up to the child to pick up the phone.
And guess what? If you're calling, and you don't answer and whatever, what's the next course of action? Let me call the people's he always hangs around and see if they know where he is. Oh, they also don't know where he's at. I'm calling the police. You see what I'm saying? Like, at no point have I heard that the police or anyone who could potentially, log a case or whatever had been notified.
Well, to be fair, in the documentary, that one of the parents did call the police and try to see if they could enter the R. Kelly studio, which was in Chicago.
Yeah.
And the police came and they said that they couldn't really do anything because they needed like a warrant or something. So they told them there's two options. They could either knock the door hoping that the person can come out, or they could break down the door. But the only thing that they needed was a warrant to open the door. So in the end, they really couldn't help the parents.
Let them go and get the warrant. You know what I mean? And fair enough.
Yeah, they got a warrant.
If they say that they can't break it down, fine. When they leave, I'm gonna break this down because I need to go and get my kid. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. Like, if your loved one, I mean, there was one lady, I think was in the second video. It was even her niece, which they say R. Kelly pissed on.
Right? Yeah, that one, yeah, that's it.
Bro, like, if you knew R. Kelly has been messing around with little girls and all this other stuff, and then now you bring your niece, what do you think is gonna happen?
I think back then. I think back then they're trying to say nobody knew back then. Everything was a secret. Apparently,
that's what they're saying.
Because
but you can't be like, he can't be that good at hiding this stuff that nobody knew.
No, he didn't hide it. I mean, you got people who work with him, like his directors, his assistants, who said that there was beds in his studios, and
they said they
saw girls around, so they knew what was going on. But like, we didn't know. But the people close to him knew that.
They said that he had a system around him, so it was like,
so if you want to get, it wasn't
just him. So it was everything.
So that means everybody was part of it.
Yeah, everyone was part of it.
Well, everyone that was around him.
So which would mean that everybody who was in that documentary was part of it. Because they know so much.
Yeah.
They know so much, so you all are part of it, one way or the other.
Yeah, because he can't do.
And none of you fools went to the police. None of you guys.
In their case, they were employed by R. Kelly, so they had no choice but to.
What do you mean?
That.
You have a choice.
Obviously,
you have a choice. That's crazy.
I know that, but the easy option for them is to, they're part of his team, so they're going to help him out.
Nah, not when you're doing stuff like that. If that's real, that's what you're really doing, and you're a man or woman, and you have kids as well, and you can facilitate that. Like, even just knowing that and not saying anything is facilitating. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me.
One thing that didn't help R. Kelly's case was one interview he done with Touré.
Yeah,
and Touré asked him a question and said, "Do you like teenage
and he said, "How
girls?"
Old? Yeah,
and he said, "Hey," he paused.
How old are we talking here?
And he said, "Now, when you say teenage, how old are we talking?" I said, I put my hands on my head and I said, "Oh my days!"
I said, "Yeah."
I said, "Oh my, yeah." I couldn't really. You can't really. And then Touré looked like he was taken aback by what you just said.
Yeah, you can.
And then he asked him the question again, and he said, "Well, if if you're talking about underage, no, but I have some 19-year-old friends, and I was like,
let's play this clip for the listeners.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
Girls who are teenagers.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Well, look, any day, only he knows what happened.
Yeah,
but based on listen, all we can go by is a documentary and what people close to him said. And at the moment, I think he's back under criminal investigation again.
Whatever happened to innocent? Before proving guilty or something. What has that?
Yeah, but in this
case,
the apparent evidence is stacked up against him.
My whole thing is it's always guilty before you're innocent. It's never the other way around.
So, okay, I'm just trying to look at it from his point of view. I'm trying say one of us had a case here. Wouldn't we want hard, concrete evidence to prove that we actually done it, rather than speculation or accusations?
This is what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean against us?
Yeah. Like if it was you, not in that kind of scenario, but in any
scenario,
wouldn't you want there to be just 100% facts?
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
100% facts.
The court of public opinion ridicules you, and you know what's crazy about this? If you bust case from this and none of this is true, you are tarnished.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's already too late.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? You can never go back to do what you do, because in the back of everyone's mind, they've been conditioned to not like you.
It's true, but then again, do you feel as if we put ourselves in a position to get in those cases, i.e., him going up to schools?
Let's just be real. If everyone
don't.
If everyone here decided to say that you're crazy right now, as much as you're saying I'm not crazy, they're crazy because they're saying I'm crazy. But now we're saying, look, Rich, this guy's crazy. I think we should call the mental house and blah blah blah, and have them come in and take him. Bruv, they have to come and take you for psychanalysis, fam. Because everyone here is saying you're crazy. This guy ain't right. He's been doing shifty things.
But if they test me, nothing's wrong with me.
Yeah, but you know what the difference is now? You're in the system.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now that's marked against your name. You've been to that institution. So even if they test you and they realize it's not true, the mission is accomplished. That's marked against your name. So going forward, we can always say, oh yeah, he had a mental breakdown once, the boy crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, no, they did tests and they found out I'm not crazy. But then we can just prove to show that, yeah, you was there, man. You crazy, man. Then what? You see how it works?
I just think
it's crazy.
I just think right now it's just trendy to hate R. Kelly. That's what it is. Are you able to separate the man from the music?
Yeah, but it's like, you look at, go back to Michael Jordan. He's done Space Jam and that. He's worked with little kids, but nobody's accused him of that. Do you know what I mean?
Let him rub somebody up the wrong way, and then you hear all the Michael Jordan stuff.
Look at a famous athlete who I'm sure kids look up to. I'm sure he's had interaction with kids who want to be basketball players. He might have done coaching. He might have had his own basketball camp. I'm just saying,
he's in the right circle right now where if he's done anything, it's airtight. You just wait for him to rub someone up the wrong way or whatever the case may be, or start supporting black people too much, and then boom. All of these stories will start flying out about Michael Jordan like you've never seen before.
Have you noticed, all these legends, have either passed away or have
they've been tarnished
or something tarnished against them?
Like Jimi Hendrix, he was on drugs. Whitney Houston, drugs.
Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, Prince. Prince owned all his music.
Yeah,
Michael owned all his music. What do you think? What they just died like that? I don't think. I think something went on.
Something definitely went on, man. There's foul play, like everywhere you look. You know what I mean?
They can't just let you be great.
Nah,
you can't just be great. Like in America,
that system. But you know what's crazy? Even over here, like
about Akon.
Like, man, bruv, he's not doing music. He ran away, bruv. Man just said, "Bunny, I'm going back to Senegal and I'm gonna try and give lights to everybody." You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what made him go? What made him go away?
Bruv, he just left. I don't know. I think he just cut. I don't know what he saw. I don't know what the case may be, but he just cut.
Usher.
Man, look, they tried to stick on him this fat thing. You know what I'm saying? He's got STDs and he's giving STDs to everybody. You know what I mean?
That's another legend in the game.
And that guy's supposed to be a sex symbol to all of these women. Now they slapped STD on his chest. You know what I'm saying? That takes away from the sex appeal.
Another young legend in the game, Chris Brown. They don't want to let. They don't want to let. They don't want to.
Well,
They don't want to.
with Chris Brown, obviously, I'll let you guys talk about
Richard,
him.
we all know that you have a tight, you have a infatuation with Rihanna. But listen,
I think that might also is correct. But
so if you have anything to say, just comment in the comment section, comment on Twitter and all of our social media outlets.